This video I will explain DynamoDB Global Secondary Index or GSI. What is an index in a database? In a database, an index is like the index at the back of the book. Instead of searching through the whole book to find the topic, you can use the index to jump directly to the right page. In DynamoDB, an index helps you to find and organize data faster, without always depending on the main key. Now we will see limitation of DynamoDB primary key. Normally in DynamoDB, you search using the primary key, which is usually partition key and sometimes also a sort key. But what if you want to search using some other field, like email, category or status? That is not part of the primary key. That is where Global Secondary Index comes in. Now we will see what is a Global Secondary Index or GSI. A GSI is like a copy of your table but organized in a different way. It lets you to search using a different field instead of the main primary key. Global means it can look at all the data in your table, not just one partition. Example, imagine you have a DynamoDB table for orders. Primary key is order ID, which is unique for each order. But sometimes you want to find orders by customer ID, which is not the primary key. In this case, solution is create a GSI where customer ID is the partition key. Now you can query all the orders for one customer easily. Now we will see how does GSI work. You tell DynamoDB which attribute or field you want to use as the new key in the GSI. DynamoDB automatically creates and maintains this index for you in the background. When you add or update data in your main table, the GSI also gets updated. Now we will see the demo or simple example. Main table is orders. Partition key is order ID, sort key is date, and other fields are customer ID, product name, and status. Problem is you want to find all orders by certain customer ID. Solution is you create the GSI with partition key equal to customer ID and sort key is status, which is optional if you want to filter by status too. Now you can run query on the GSI. Show me all orders where customer ID equal to 101. This is faster and cheaper than scanning the whole table. Now we will see when to use GSI. First point is search by non-primary attributes. When you need to search by attributes that are not part of the primary key. Second point is multiple query patterns. When you want to support multiple query patterns on the same data. Third point is real-world use cases. Example use cases. Find orders by customer, find products by category, or find employees by department. Now we will see final takeaway. A global secondary index in DynamoDB is like creating an extra doorway to access your data. Without a GSI, you can only search by the main key. With the GSI, you can also search by other fields you care about. This makes your database much more flexible and efficient for real-world applications.